We are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
At second, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Wade Boggs.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Stepping in now, Dwight Evans. Pitch out, nothing doing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's in there. Batting fourth.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jim Rice. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Boggs on second. Evans is over at first with 1 away. Back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Oil Can Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Jerry Brown. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here. Tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Grounded to short. And that's out number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game. Game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Rafael Palmeiro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the riding in for Boston, Mike Greenwood. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, number 11. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Lance Parrish. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Burrows ranges to his left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Marty Barrett stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Sierra. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, Jody Reed. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Washington. And that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ruben Sierra. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Washington waits on deck. A 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Up next for the Rangers, Washington. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and 1 strike. Washington, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Pete O'Brien. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A ball and a strike now. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Calling for it, Raines, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Darryl Porter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Tim Raines. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. McDowell is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Evans. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Raines rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Standing in now, Mike Greenwood. Pulled toward right center field. McDowell is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Burrows takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for Texas, McDowell took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Range patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready for another chance. Jerry Brown 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Third baseman, number 16.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rick Burrows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Greenwood is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Now at the plate, Lance Parrish comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Digging in, Marty Barrett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Raines. He singled his last time He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the... Leading off the inning, Rafael Palmeiro. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off. And
great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That was a mistake of location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks.
How about number 12?
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So striding forward now, Pete O'Brien. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. O'Brien, the runner at second with 1 away. try again, 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. O'Brien rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? A guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. 1-1. Taken, strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Parrish corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Digging in.
Wilkerson.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Rob Murphy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
3-0 to him now. Jerry Brown will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jerry Brown as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Digging in once again, Wade Boggs.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. To his left, Palmeiro. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dwight.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dwight Evans. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On a line, that's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Sierra has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Mike Greenwood. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven nicely into the gap. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. Evans is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now 6-3. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to... Ready once again, Rick Burrows, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just have...
Wes Gardner is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Standing in, Rafael Palmeiro, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2-1 count to the Rangers' first. Baseman. The 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 full count. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Ruben Sierra.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Washington is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Pete O'Brien. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Sierra at second with 2 down.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of this home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers 4. Michael Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Michael Jackson.
Digging in and looking for more, Marty Barrett.
Second baseman, Marty Barrett.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Tap down the line. He's got to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, Jody Reed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jody Reed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tim Raines.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Leading off the end.
now for the Rangers, catcher, Gerald Porter. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Harris is currently second in the league among relievers in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom.
Now batting, number 0.
Bob Stanley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Bob Stanley.
First offering on its way. Way out in front.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Wilkerson.
Into the box, Kurt Wilkerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jerry Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Porter stands at second with 2 gone. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Third baseman, number 16, Rick Burrows.
Riding in once again, Rick Burrows. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1.
Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Second and third, 2 away. Another full count pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
First baseman number 25.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rafael Palmeiro. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 7-4. Digging in once again, Wade Boggs.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Wade.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. McDowell is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Dwight Evans. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-4. Ruben Sierra will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here comes the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. 3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Washington. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Sierra leads off second with nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Ready for another shot now, Pete O'Brien.
Pete O'Brien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Darryl Porter. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Arlington after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Ready for another chance? Mike Greenwood, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Number 11 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Lance Parrish. And the pitch. Liner toward right center. McDowell is going to have room out there as he puts number 22 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
So next to the plate for Texas, McDowell. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Stepping in, Kurt Wilkerson.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 40, Larry.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Jerry Brown. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Marty Barrett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, McDowell. He's got it 1 away. Striding in for Boston, Jody Reed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Burrows comes up with it, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Next up for the Red Sox, Wade Boggs. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready now, Dwight Evans. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Rick Burrows, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Lee Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reed has it. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ruben Sierra. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Boggs right there. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Rob Murphy wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mike Mason was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Lee Smith hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The conclusion of play, and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.